Hey Hexers, this is Function here. As promised, I'm going to be bringing you a couple videos that are doing a walkthrough and play-by-play with the deck I spotlighted earlier this week. So it turns out I was able to do a best of 3 match with somebody else who was playing on the alpha at the time, and the first game I actually ended up getting disconnected towards the very end, and I think we can tell how the game was going, but we ended up playing 2 more games after that, and they were all pretty interesting. Let me know what you think of this first one. Also, I'm not going to do a outro to the videos. I'll just play them one after another, and I'll probably do an intro for each 3. So without further ado, less fail, more function. Alrighty, so what are we looking at here? This is probably not the strongest hand necessarily. I do like to have a extinction, but he's playing Bertram Cragraven, which could put him, Bertram Cragraven, which puts out a worker bot. So he could be playing a version of mine, because he uses it as a blocker, or he could be playing like some sort of Volcana deck. And if that's the case, having Eternal Youth is going to be nice for me. Being able to land it a third time will probably win me the game, and we will go ahead and keep this. Alrighty, so he's not playing the Mirror deck. He is playing War Machinist, which is definitely really strong. If you have a nut draw, he becomes pretty insane, and he can crank out a lot of damage pretty quickly. With what is it, Worker Bot Factory, he'll do a lot of damage pretty quickly. There's a couple other cards that put out tokens and put out what is this? Yeah, so it's any artifact and put stuff out, but it's also a deck that's somewhat vulnerable. If he doesn't start with the Machinist out on turn 1, he's a lot weaker, but he had that, and he's got Technical Genius, so we are going to probably need to draw an Extinction pretty quickly here. So we will keep, we'll keep the Blood Shard, that way we're open on both, let him know what we're playing, and we will follow up next turn with Eternal Youth. Turn 4, we'll play our Surge Mechanism right now, and we will very quickly Demented Demolisher. We might even need to Life Siphon before... we might need to Life Siphon somewhat early to stabilize if he's got a quick start here. And he is going to start pinking away at me with damage. He's doing 3 damage a turn now with the turreted wall, plus whatever he plays off the Machinist. He can put a token into play, so that's 1 more if he does right now. But it looks like he decided not to. Maybe he's hoping to get a Worker Bot Factory first and then use it. Alright, so now I almost played my Blood Shard, but gotta play that diamond so that I have access to the Eternal Youth. We'll do that, which is definitely helping us quite a bit. If we can draw another one, we will be in really strong shape. So now we're back at 20 life, and we're moving along. He didn't necessarily have the fastest start. This Technical Genius is good at speeding cards out, and we actually enlarge it so it's pay 1 less to play artifacts. He's pretty good at putting out a bunch of stuff very quickly, but it seems like he doesn't have that particular hand. Alright, so get our second one of those out. We don't have a turn 4 play. Well, we don't have an Extinction is I guess what I'm saying. And that's totally fine. I will go ahead and take the 2 damage here. I could have drawn Extinction, but that's fine. Alright, so now we got Murder. Honestly, if we're going to murder something, it's going to be the Machinist. But he, like I was saying, he didn't have that really fast play. So we're going to save the murder for something else. If he's got something big for us, like an Argus, that's what we'll save it for. Because right now we're not taking enough damage to be under a whole ton of pressure. And so we're fine. At the start of your turn. I guess I haven't been paying close enough attention if that was triggering. So, alright, we drew Extinction. We will keep going though. We'll go up to the 5 resources. And we could Demolisher now. We have 5, 6, 7, and then we can Surge Mechanism a couple times. Yeah, we'll go ahead and Demolisher. And I might Extinction here. Get the stuff out. Yeah, we'll Extinction. I still have Murder. And that way I can get in 1 swing with the Demolisher, which really isn't all that necessary, but it means I only need to Life Siphon for 9, which is kind of nice. Alrighty, what do you got? Even if we do the first Life Siphon for 8, we're we're still in good shape there as well. So he's thinking. Okay, so he's got another technical genius, which is fine for us. We're not too worried. He must still have like a lot of artifacts left in the deck since he already played a bunch of his dwarves. And there's a charge pot, which I think maybe he was holding on to the technical genius, but he just drew the charge pot, because I think I would have played that earlier and, you know, got that damage with the machinist in. Are we bugged? Is it stuck?